Hey guys, it's Colin here at etrailer. Today we have in here a 2018 Honda CRV. We've been test fitting some bike racks. Right now we have the Saris Glide EX installed. This is a 5 bike rack and it's a hanging style bike rack as well. So you're going to be able to get 5 bikes loaded up and get them to and from your destination. Now this is also available in a couple of different options. Besides, other than 5 bikes, you can get this in a 4 bike version if you don't have that many bikes to haul. It'll give you more spacing between the bikes. It'll be the same features. It'll have the same length arms and distance added onto the back, as well as the same weight capacity per bike. Now, with the 4 bike version, it's also available in 2 different colors besides black. It's also going to be available in blue and bronze. Now, if that's something you're interested in, maybe the blue or the bronze would look better on your vehicle just with the color scheme, and that's something you can check out here at etrailer. Now, what I want to go over first with this hanging style bike rack, it's going to be the same features, like I said, for all of the Saris Glides, is that we can tilt it away while bikes are loaded. It's not a common thing with hanging style racks to where they can support the weight of bikes when they're tilted away. With this one, we have a trigger right there. We're just going to pull that, and then it tilts away. See how it angles up to make sure it keeps our bikes as level as possible. From there, we can open up our hatch to gain access. We can grab our cargo. Maybe we got our, our helmets and whatever we have back here. Maybe even a lunch we want to grab for our trip. You can do that without having to unload your bikes. When you're going to tilt it back, in my opinion, the most effective way to do that is going to be have one hand on the handle right here, and then another one on the top half circle part right here. Just pull it back up until it locks into place. Now what's really cool is that we have an onboard cable lock as well. It comes out from the center mast of the bike rack. Pull it all the way out, bring it up over our bikes. It's going to lock into the slot right here. And once you lock it down, it's going to be a great theft deterrent for your bikes. Once we're ready to unload, just unlock it, pull the cable out. It's going to stow back into the center mast of the bike rack. It's going to make for very easy storage, so you don't have to worry about keeping the cable lock in the trunk of your car or anywhere else to where you might lose it. So it's going to be with the bike rack at all times. The bike itself, each one's going to have 3 different points where it's secured. We have 2 straps on our top tube that's securing our top tube into the cradles. We're also going to have a 3rd point down here on the seat post tube. This is our anti-sway cradle. Now once we have that tightened down, that's going to help take away that unnecessary movement. You can see there's still a little bit of swaying, but not nearly as much as when we didn't have that installed. Just to show you an example, we'll take the strap off. Now from there you can kind of see it's a lot more movement. That could cause a lot of bike-to-bike contact, which could damage each other, or in some cases bike-to-vehicle contact, and you don't want that. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the bike all the way so we can have a closer look at the rack. In some cases, you may need a bike adapter bar. That's just kind of how it goes with these hanging style bike racks. Sometimes they're pretty difficult to get off. Those are available here at etrailer if you have an odd frame. Now with any hitch-mounted accessory, you are going to have added length to your vehicle. In the case of our Honda CRV, we're going to measure from the bumper to the outermost point of our bike rack. And like I said, I'll make sure that you guys know that this is going to be the same distance for the 4 bike version. We've got about 40 inches added onto the back of our vehicle, which honestly for a 5 bike rack, that's not as much as you would get for, say, a platform style rack. So that's going to be handy for any close quarter situations. Now when the bike rack is empty, you can actually cut down on the space by folding down the arms. There's going to be a handle up here on top. We'll just pull that and push the arms down until it locks into place. Let's go ahead and measure again from the bumper to the outermost point. It's going to be about 14 inches. So we took away a lot of space. You want to keep this in mind for any tight parking spots, like maybe pulling into your garage, and then you're not going to have to worry about unloading your bike rack and trying to store it somewhere. You can just shut the garage door, and that space can mean all the difference in being able to do that. I do want to point out also that you can still use that tilt feature. Let's say you're out of the store but you didn't take your bikes with you that day. You can still tilt it away to get access to the trunk. It operates the same exact way. Now let's come down and see how it attaches to our hitch. We're going to have a 2-inch by 2-inch hitch receiver on our Honda CRV. What's really nice about this bike rack is that you can see this silver sleeve right here. If we take that off, that makes this bike rack compatible with 1 1/4 hitches. So you can use it for those different size hitches if you have multiple vehicles and you have 2 different size hitches. So it makes it pretty versatile. We have an anti-rattle hitch pin, which is tightened down. That takes away the shake and play from our bike rack. Even when we're traveling at high speeds, you can see the entire vehicle is moving right there. That's just going to help cut down on that vibration and noise. Then we have a lock on the other side as well. It's key to bike with your cable lock. It's going to be a great theft deterrent, so no one will come tamper with it and try to remove your bike rack from the hitch. Well, I hope this information helped. That's going to do it for our test fit of the Saris Glide EX on our 2018 Honda CRV.